Okay, give it a second. I think I had a little too much fun with the this little pre-show thing. I think this is probably out of the this is probably out of like the public zeitgeist, but it just immediately what pops in my head. Okay. Oh, let's refresh. Gonna play, see how far we get on Crash Bandicoot, The Huge Adventure. Wait, where am I? I'm missing. Where'd I go? Am I here? Yes, I'm right here. It's a this is a Hyperkin Retron. It's basically a tiny little device that lets you play why am I having trouble putting words together today? Oh, it lets you play cartridge games. It's so far you can play Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. I'm not sure about Game Gear. Okay, Universal Interactive. Oh look, it's by the same people who did the Insane trilogy. I wonder why they weren't asked to do... Oh. On a mysterious space station orbiting high above the Earth.
Cortex, remind me why I keep you around. You have failed me one too many times.
Uka, forgive me. I've been wasting all these years trying to vanquish that brainless Bandicoot. He is of no importance to us. We want to take over the world.
Wait, I think that might be Uka.
I've heard it all before. Little scientist, what is so different this time?
Trust me, Uka. I have a little plan to bring Earth's Oh, hang on. I need to do this correct. Trust me, Uka. I have a little plan to bring Earth's puny inhabitants down to size.
Crash Bandicoot, The Huge Adventure. Wait a minute, how is it huge? It's on a tiny little Game Boy Advance cartridge that I think was meant to look like a Super Famicom.
At last, my planetary minimizer is complete! Earthlings will bow to my superior intellect. Finally, after all these years of abuse, the tables have turned. Who's the little guy now?
He says I keep peeking the mic. That's probably not good.
I, Neo Cortex, am your ruler. You will look up to me. Ha 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 ha! I have finally won! Now nothing can stop me. Not even that little Bandicoot. Crash, Coco, the world needs your help. Cortex has shrunk our planet to the size of a grapefruit. We must stop him.
It looks to me as if Cortex is using the crystals to power his shrinking machine. Crash, if you can find the proper crystals from around the world, I think I can build a device to reverse the effects.
Wait a minute. Weren't all of the crystals destroyed in the present time, and then when they went back in time, that destroyed them in the past? Technically, there shouldn't be any more crystals.
Just go with it.
Good luck, Crash.
DYLAN8000 said, Hi.
Hi, Dylan.
1 second. You must end. You must find the crystals so we can put an end to Cortex's evil scheme.
I've never played this before.
DYLAN8000 said, I'm back.
Welcome back. I kind of took a little break from streaming. Part of it is I finally learned how to make my own puppets, so kind of went a little overboard. I made like 7 of them. Also needed an excuse to break out the Retron. Haven't used it since I tried to play Mario Land 2. So I thought I'd have a little fun with this, because I've never really had the skills for 2D platformers, because I grew up with strictly 3D. So we're gonna see how far I get. But I like that they basically just took the actual stuff from the 3D games, and then they basically Donkey Kong Country'd it.
DYLAN8000 said, "My YT channel is getting deleted."
Oh no, why? What happened? I can't believe that that's serious. So what happened to your channel?
DYLAN8000 said, "Idk."
I think I've actually heard about that happening to channels before. Oops. Because I remember there used to be that problem sometimes where channels would just kind of get deleted for no reason. And it was like big channels too. Oh good, that's a bouncy box.
DYLAN8000 said, "I don't know."
And have you tried reaching out to YouTube?
DYLAN8000 said, "It's weird 'cause I've been doing YT for 5 to 7 months.
Like I said, that shouldn't be happening. That's definitely messed up. Oh, I see. I go down. Okay, good. I hope that can get resolved. I don't think I actually remember what can get channels deleted. Besides, like, maybe copyright strikes? Ah, there's no way to avoid that. Alright. Swim up. So the mine follows me up here. Down, 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 down. Okay,
DYLAN8000 said, "Are you playing this 'cause one of your puppets got one at the convention?" DYLAN8000 said, "Did he ask you to?"
Well, we didn't pick this up at the convention. We actually picked it up at a local game store. But David was really excited to find it. So, here we are. As the problem is, I had already played Warped when I played the Insane trilogy. And I don't think I can re-download my digital thing for Wrath of Cortex onto my Xbox One. Plus, it also just looked cool. I think next time if it's not too expensive, I'm gonna try to get my hands on one of the original Pokemon games. The original Game Boy ones, just because they're cool. And of course, because I grew up in the heyday of creepypastas, they've also got, that also means that original creepy Lavender Town theme. Okay, up and down. Yeah, David's actually got a couple more friends I've got to actually try to introduce. I've actually been working in a little spot where I've been putting up some blue and green screens because it's a big spacey area. Ooh! We even got all the boxes in that one. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Out of range. I think so far we have David the Lizard. We have a little purple chameleon. His name's Carl Leone. And we got, trying to think to remember. Oh, hang on, we got a pink fuzzy guy. Don't have a name for him yet. We got a purple dude with like a big cartoon nose. So his name is Larry. Alright. Okay, can't go there yet. Probably get the double jump. I think I also remember hearing about this game from, I think his name is Cadicarus. He's like a guy who... He used to do like video game stuff reviews, and now instead he does this thing where he basically just once a year makes this big, like 1 to 2 hour long video going into a bunch of stuff. It's something I'd like to be able to do with like the puppet stuff. Like, you have the shorts, which I'm gonna have to figure out how to do since apparently that TikTok ban did go through. Also got to get back to working on my, oh. Okay, some things Aku Aku can't protect us from. Dang, I missed those boxes. But at least I killed that lizard. Ah! Take that. I guess a good way to sum it up with me and Crash games, it's kind of like I have a bunch of Crash games like I have a bunch of Sonic games. I don't know why they're there. Oops. But I get them, they don't cost that much.
and they're just kind of there. I think I've got... Okay. I think the only Crash games I haven't played was that new one, the Crash Boom Bang. That may not be what it's called. Oops. I lost my pity mask. That's what I like to call them. Basically, the game's like, okay, this guy's struggling, just give him a mask. He died like 5 times. Hello. I assume there's something down here. Uh-oh. Well, that's a note. That's one of those you can only do it if you didn't die. Well, we know for next time. Okay, I know that for Sonic, I think I have Sonic Forces? That's Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. May actually try to do those to celebrate the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 coming out. Since it does have Knuckles. Wait, not Knuckles. It has Shadow. 2 had Knuckles. What am I talking about? Frostbite Cavern. We're gonna get cold. Whoop! Take that, penguin. Whoop! Oh! Darn. The ice is slippery. Problem is I haven't been able to renew my Game Pass. I actually wanted to try Pal World, since I've heard that's basically like Pokemon with guns. Okay. And Crash is a little tricky with directional buttons, I will say that. Which is weird, because I think the first game was before they had the analog controllers. I was like, wow. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have to play this with without, you know, having to play the original without the joystick. Like, that's the only way you can get through it, at least for me. Okay, he's catching up. Yep. Hey, good, I finally got a life. Whoa! Run! Oh, uh-oh. Wait! Oh, whoops. No, wait, that was supposed to happen. I thought I was dead. That is messed up.
But it's not the game's fault. This ain't like the Christmas special I did where I think with the exception of Dead Rising 4, with the exception of Dead Rising 4, the other games I played were all infamous in one way or another. Like, Polar Express was kind of... We tried, and I know the guy who did our Rabona fan art. He's got a friend who likes it, who really liked it, so I'm glad to hear that. Oops. Okay. Oops. Well, I think the other Game Boy Advance game I have is Legacy of Goku.
DYLAN8000 said, "Want me to mess with the text-to-speech?"
I'm actually kind of curious what'll happen. I mean, I know it'll probably do better than like the text-to-speech AI stuff does, where it's like I've heard some AI covers where the software clearly doesn't know what to do with part of the song, so it just kind of turns into whoever the character is just suddenly sprouting a batch of gibberish. Like, four short, 7 years ago.
DYLAN8000 said,
That would be, I do believe that would be the wrestler Triple H's great grandson. Like every generation that takes over, they just add another H to their stage name, so you know it's a different guy. Yeah, but I did have Legacy of Goku, but I felt weird playing that one.
DYLAN8000 said, "Hee hee." DYLAN8000 said, "Great. DYLAN8000 said, "Great.
Oops. Okay, one more time. I did it again. At least you don't lose lives in the bonus stages. I think it's if I was gonna play anything Dragon Ball related.
DYLAN8000 said, "Want me to do more?"
If you can think of any, that'd be cool. I probably would do Tenkaichi 3, but because that's a whole story mode to play through. But I gotta get this first for David. Ooh. That was cool. Oh, it's the one that got stuck in the box. Actually, if I could get my hands on the original, like, Pokemon Red and Green, or Red and Blue. Red, Blue, and Green. I wonder how long that would actually take to play through. It's kind of like I thought about doing Kingdom Hearts. But then I saw that, like, just the Oni Plays playthrough of it was, like, 16 hours. But then again, that's assuming that's 16 hours playing the game through completely. They might have just goofed around. Then again, I do kind of have an issue with doing RPG live streams, because then that's kind of the question is, do you grind during the stream, or do you reach a point you feel like you've gotten far enough that in between streams you can grind up your character to earn a high... Wait, I answered this question already. I did that as a joke with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and then I ended up kind of ruining my own playthrough, because, yeah, we had the joke that Vegeta was now basically Saitama, where he could take out anyone in a single hit, but the problem is, because Goku was also part of the little DLC thing with Whis and Beerus, he got super high too, so what was supposed to be the big intense fight with Frieza ended in 5 hits. That's one of the reasons why I kind of haven't come back to that one. I really should though, they've got... Oh, whoops. I really should though, because they have a ton of because their DLC has been like tons of stuff. Like they've got the saga with Trunks, they have the tournament where Goku and Piccolo fight, where it's Piccolo Jr. And they even have, I guess what is supposed to be the last one, is just literally based off of the end of Z. It's basically just your Goku, and then you go fight Oob. And then you decide, hey, you're cool. Hey kid, you're cool. And also, you're the reincarnation of one of the most dangerous beings in the universe. I'm gonna go train you. But what about my family? Haha. No, I must train you. Whoop. Store and Go To is a really cool place. Like, the only real problem is that there's one game I've been looking for, and I can't find it in, like, the wild. I'm worried I'm gonna have to buy it online. This is one of those things you're kind of hoping it's, like, you could get a yard sale or flea market or something, but I don't think you're gonna be able to with this one. It was called Graffiti Kingdom. Oops. It was by Taito, the same people who did Bubble Bobble, which I actually used to play a lot of, because my mom actually had a Sega Saturn. We had that thing for a while. Actually, that's how I found out about Nights into Dreams. I think I still have, like, the HD version downloaded on my Xbox One. Oops. I'd almost, if I had the money, I'd almost be tempted to buy a Sega Dreamcast, with the mic attachment because the same game store I got this, I also got Entranced at. They actually have a game called Seaman, Seaman. I have to pronounce that exactly so I don't get demonetized. It is a very bizarre game where basically you raise this weird fish creature with a humanoid head. It's, like I said, and you basically raise it from a little baby fish to a frog, and then you just let it go and live its life. I feel like I could have some fun with that, especially on a stream. Just kind of saying stuff to it.
Capri, TJ. Said. Ha ha ha, see and man.
Yeah, and it gets weirder. Apparently the game is narrated by an old actor named Leonard Nimoy, who, his big thing was that he was in a TV show called Star Trek. And he's randomly here narrating. But I always do like that when, like, random old actors and celebrities just show up in video games. It's like, technically there is an old Sega game that, Mark Wahlberg shows up in, because he used to actually have a group called Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. And it's just... Sometimes video games are just weird. It's kind of like all the full motion video games were basically like playing an interactive movie. Actually, there's one I might try to play again because I don't think it would be too intensive on my computer. I actually played it last year on my friend Isaac's channel called Terror Tracks. Basically, it's basically meant to be like an interactive movie where you're supposed to help like two police officers. One is hunting down a vampire, and the other is hunting down like the ghost of a guy who is using like science, who like died. He was electrocuted, and now his body parts were donated, so now he's on a little spree to go get his body parts back. Some of these seem a little messed up. It's like you're given an Aku Aku mask just to lose it. Oh, that's some kind of sweeping robot.
Capri, TJ. Said. Interesting.
Sorry, I was also at a point where I was actually trying to get a virtual console to work because I had found some old games on a website called Old Games where they had some stuff that worked if you ran it through an emulator known as DOSBox, but then they had other stuff that only worked... Oh good, I'm not muted. And other stuff, basically you had to set up a virtual console in order to do, which is basically like running a little your computer pretends to run an internal computer that's like playing, that doesn't realize it's just a simulation. It actually thinks it's like a Windows 98 computer. And getting stuff on there was definitely like a hassle because I had to like mount. I think it's like to use the disk drive within it that involved like having to mount daemon. I had to mount daemon tools, and then I had to get an older version of daemon tools to run inside the Windows 98 one. I never really did any videos with it because I kind of ran into angles with like picture and getting the actual application to record. I don't know how Joel and Vinny do it. They probably use like magic. Okay, Joel is Swedish. I know he uses like Swedish magic. think. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I don't believe he's Swedish. He might be Norwegian. That's it. PewDiePie is Swedish. I apologize for getting my nationality for YouTubers mixed up. And our first boss is Dingo Doyle. And we're fighting him underwater. Oh. Just to be safe. Sorry, whoever this is. That's another cool thing about buying used games like this, for like Game Boy and NES and stuff. I kind of don't get how we're supposed to... Oh, okay. I get it now. Oh, those are like his, like a tiny tiger sends out the lions. Ooh. Whoa. Darn. Uh-oh. I guess sometimes he'll walk into his own trap. Oh wow, that is... Woo! Life flashed before my eyes there. More sharks! Okay. Uh-oh. So is that gonna be a thing for this one now? For... like the final... Oh! Oh, good! We got a chance this time, but don't get lazy. Alright, here we go. I need to see if I still have my copy of SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge. I remember that one. That was the SpongeBob platformer where you had to go on missions, your usual licensed game thing where you run into random enemies that have nothing to do with the usual goings-on of the franchise. I also find it interesting that Dingodile still has his flamethrower, even though he's underwater, so they just said, it's a missile launcher now. He has a missile launcher. Uh-oh. Oh.
What have I got?
Okay, I am about out of lives. Aha! Don't mind me. Just gotta eat 100 Wumpa fruit so I can get back to where I was. Apparently, a copy of Mr. Mosquito can be worth like a couple $100. Also, while I don't think I'm ready to make puppets I can sell yet, I am looking into starting a little line of finger puppets to put on an Etsy shop. Like, they're little fuzzy guys. I don't know, we'll call them something cute. And, you know, our goal is that for $5 plus shipping, you get 5 of them. Ooh, we weren't even planning on that. Which means I gotta make at least 500 of them. I don't think I'm gonna sell that many, but it's better to be prepared. It's also gotta be about making sure that the income can be diversified. Because things have been a little iffy at work lately. I know I've said that before, but like this one is like really... It's basically that thing where it's more that they have standards that are just not attainable with the current, with what they want. Uh-oh. All that ooka for nothing. Oh, thank God. Ooh. Whoa! Oh, man. Good thing things fall slowly underwater, huh? Okay, just gonna run through and get ourselves another Aku. Also, just grind up some lives. And our grinding experiment was not a success. There we go. Okay, I know there's a life box in here. Here we go. Here we go. Wait a second. I completely forgot I could have just loaded my save. Stuff I don't think about. Whoops. Oh no, we're dead. But at least now I know we can just use Bites the Dust. The thing about those sharks is if you don't get rid of them now, they're just going to keep swimming out. Maybe they don't. We hit him before the shield went out. We're dead. Darn, I died too many times. Everybody's gone now. I forgot the spin underwater also doubles as a dash. Whoa, that was cool! I'm impressed I did that. swear it's intentional. Ooh, okay. Come on. And yes! Ha ha! Super body slam.
Meddling marsupial! You got lucky this time. My henchmen won't be so easy on you in the future.
Okay, so up next is N-Jin. Snow Crash. Rocket Racket. Just hanging. Shark Attack. Ruined. Oh. Oh, that's an anti-death one. No! Oh, man. We were doing good, too. Maybe we should try to play Super Mario Sunshine. Even if those segments where the evil Mario takes your flood away are kind of annoying. Oh, I think that might be an issue with just the Retron itself. Where every now and then, sometimes the jump button doesn't react like exactly in time. Whoa! Okay, got it. Whoa! That scared me. Uh-oh, here we go again. Ooh, and now we have speed tracks. That we need to use, or he will kill us. I don't think that's even... Oh, cool! I did not know we could do this. This is awesome. This is the first time I've ever seen, like, a super Uka at this point in the game. Like, I've never seen it in, like, a running stage. As cool as that would be. Oh! Whoa! Run! I can't make out what that is exactly. Some kind of bear? Or a snow monster? Go, 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 go! Oh no, not again. YouTube is not maintaining enough video to maintain smooth speeding. Smooth speeding. I swear I can speak English.
Oh man, I just missed a bunch of those bonus crates. Wait. That one's a tricky one. One could even say it's difficult. You just been Winton. Sorry, I like Bluey. It's got no right to be as cute and wholesome as it is. I know this is going back like a couple months, I think, but I will be honest, I don't think I would have bought the Bluey Xbox. I get it makes sense, because she's like, all the dogs in Bluey have a rectangular shape to them. But at the same time, I'm just like, you put eyes on my Xbox, bro. You put eyes on anything that freaks people out. Whoops. Wow. It's kind of like the old rare, the old rare games like Banjo-Kazooie, where basically everything had eyes, even stuff that couldn't like move. Like I remember at Banjo-Kazooie there was a rock that had eyes. I did it. Thought about playing Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts before, but it's not even that, you know, it's the closest you're getting to a Banjo 3 besides maybe Grunty's Revenge, which I am hunting down a copy of. Oh, yeah. That one's got a deathline gem. Rocket, rocket. Kind of disappointed that I don't think we get little cutscenes with each of the bosses. I think I could do a pretty good impression of Jin. So we're just at, like, oh, we can't really afford to do the planes. Just give them a jetpack and like an Iron Man blaster. Sir, it's 2001. Iron Man hasn't come out yet. Potato, potato. Cool if it was like a Azora's Wrath where you could actually punch the bullets back into the plane. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa!
checkpoint. Uh-oh. Oh. Wow, 54 health. I feel so fortunate to have known you. Oh, cool. We actually can shoot. Okay, we're gonna die this time. Oh. We're gonna... Oh. 32 health. Oh. Like, we're not in World War I this time. So why are Cortex's guys still dressed like the Red Baron? Oh, those are bombs. Oh. Whoop. Oh, we got an extra life for that. Oh, cool. All right. It was only 3. Oh, man. That does make me worry. Oh! That does make me worry. We're already at the bonus stage. Oh, man. Actually, anyone still out there, I have a weird question. Have you ever had, like, it's a movie you barely remember, and then for some reason you're dreaming that you're watching the movie, but then stuff is playing out completely different from what you remember? You know, it's like your brain remembers some of the movie, but it doesn't remember all of it.
So it's replaying the things it knows for sure were in the movie, and then it's just kind of making up stuff. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. God, this must be the longest bonus stage in the history of the franchise. Oh no! I dropped my controller. Might try to do the puppet making streams again. I just gotta actually have something else happening, because there's no sound. It's a little boring. I'm doing a lot better at this than I thought I would have. Yeah, we're just not about to touch that guy at all. Oh, I heard Sheila. And of course, it didn't kill these guys. But they can kill me. Alright, here we go. I'm not gonna let this guy get me again. He says and then jumps right into the mole. Dude. Is it weird it's supposed to be like a globe-trotting adventure, but we've only gone to like 4 places? It's kind of like how Crash Bandicoot Warped, if you took out the future stuff and the medieval stuff, that's more of a globe-trotting adventure than it is time travel.
Oh, that's an elevator going up and down each stages. I thought that was like... Why did I think that was pizza? There's nothing to indicate it was pizza. It's a triangle. Here we go. Oh yeah, apparently it's spring break. And Miami's basically been like, no. It does make me wonder, like, how bad do spring breaks in Miami get? That Miami's basically like, we don't even care about the money it brings us. Just don't come. It's like a digital, like, didgeridoo. That was cool. There's one thing I think I would have did different if I was in charge of the Insane trilogy. Would have also made sure there was an option to have the whole soundtrack, but it's done by the guys who did the acapella tracks for Twinsanity. I remember I used to really not like Twinsanity, but I know a little more about it now. The biggest thing being that when the majority of the game's issues literally boiled down to the game was not finished and they basically was forced out the door. Which is that the game was forced out the door when it was nowhere near finished. It's like there's a lot of things in that definitely give you that aura, like cool, 26 out of 26. Ah. I was robbed of my crystal. Or my gem. I like how they are also kind of merciful, like, yo, brosa. Let's like just only have a couple crystals to get here, or boxes. They only. I was like, we made this really difficult. Oh, it's a frilled lizard. That frilled lizard just kicked my ass, and he just kicked my ass again. Oh. So he's an enemy we can only beat by dashing.
I didn't know what to do there. Okay, jump, jump, bump. That's where it was. First 2 times it didn't even appear. Foreground elements. Oh, got a life back. And narrowly avoided the... Oh. I narrowly avoided the buzzard. Then I ended up back in the buzzard's path. Got him. All right, here we go. All right. Oop. 2, 3, 4, 5. Some enemies with the compression, you can barely make out what they are. What the heck? There's just... Go back, go back. There's just a little floating cluster of pixels right there. And a backwards L. What if it'll happen again? It was already there, wow. here we go. Okay, I think we're gonna have to wait till we unlock another ability before we can get through there. Dang, it won't let me actually bounce on him. All the frames of animation he has makes me think of there was apparently a Super Nintendo game called Lester the Unlikely, where an element of the game is that Lester starts out as like this whiny little kind of crybaby nerd dweeb, and then the idea is that he gets progressively cooler and tougher over the course of the game. I think I remember the Angry Video Game Nerd did a video on that one, where it just kind of was like, he talked about the game for a few minutes, and then it just kind of devolved into theoretical other installments in the Lester the Unlikely franchise, with the idea that each one was worse than the last. Okay. Okay, come on, engine. Stop driving your little baby car around St. Babysburg and take your defeat like a man! I love the Brass Show. I actually got his autograph. I mean, the voice of Brack. I didn't get George Lowe's, but I want to.
I did get Carrie Means autograph based on Frylock, but I don't think Dana Snyder does the convention circuit. I really want his. You know, because it's Master Shake. And, well, it's Master Shake, Ruby Jean Kyler, and Scratch from the Ghost and Molly McGee. Which I wholly recommend it. It's a good show. The turbo button would be really nice right now. Yeah, so now we know it takes at least 10 shots. Four, five, six, seven. Eight. Got him. Great job, Crash. I have half the crystals. Now bring me the rest of them so I can finish my machine. But be careful, Cortex is watching you. Uh-oh. Another blimp stage. Now to start a stage, big angry polar bears. Why did it take so long to get double jump? Oh, that's a very underwhelming game over screen. Didn't double jump. Oh. Finally. All this, and we're not even through the halfway point since I haven't found a checkpoint yet. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes the button doesn't respond right. Oh, that was robbed. guess you have to finish the stage with an Uka Uka in order to bring them with you. Ooh. Note to self. I should try to track down a copy of Simpsons Hit and Run. Oh, come on, man. Okay, let's try some other stages. Ooh, this is different. How are we breathing right now? Whoa! Oh, the spiky platforms are here? Ah, you invited everybody. Maybe this one just feels easier because I got stuck on that other one. I think what's interesting is what made those spikes even worse is the idea that, I think because they were orange, they were like superheated spikes that served no practical purpose for anything besides being a death platform. What happened to the... My friend. He's nice. All right. Oh, that was pointless. Really are a lot of leaps of faith in this game. Okay. Well, looks like the viewership has went down. I think we got pretty far, though. So I hope you all enjoyed our little playthrough for Crash Bandicoot, The Huge Adventure. Or in the United Kingdom and Europe, Crash Bandicoot XS. Extra small. Alright, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. It's good to be back. Alright, and everybody have a good rest of your day. We're going to be trying to do more stuff with the puppets. We're going to try to do more stuff with the gaming. You know, I didn't think we were actually doing it at first, but it looks like we do have a nice little balance of people who like one, the other, and the third thing. So we got to keep it up. Also, maybe trying to space out the shorts more, since I don't know how many I can make before TikTok goes bye-bye.